Hey everyone, another day. Go to the house. Quick walkthrough. You can see the glass windows have been put in. This is half of the. This is a static bit. There's two of them, and then there's a door in the middle. So you see the second one lying on the floor. There you go. It's going to be put up shortly. Generally, the tiles have been cleaned up a little bit, so you see that the house is a bit cleaner, although it's not fully clean, but it's better than before. This is the upstairs loo. It's fully tiled now. What is left to do is to fit the loo, the sink, and the mirror. This is the bit outside. We're going to have like a little railing and pot plants up here. You walk through here, and then, as you know, there's a left, which is the office, my office up there, and the right is the gym. Okay, it's pretty much done, but there's going to be like walls put in and doors to secure the various parts of the house. Okay. There's some work going on, so we're going to go back the other way. So it gives me a chance to show you the staircase. So you see the staircase is also been tiled now, with the same tile that is on the floor. Took quite a bit of work to get this done. We've got special rounding on the edges of the tiles and little grooves towards the tip just for your footing. So you'll see that in a bit. I'll show that in more detail. This bit here, we're walling it now because I'm going to turn that now into my walk-in closet. So Mummy's taking the other one fully, and I'm going to have this one. So we're walling it. Now let's go into the bedrooms. So nothing new in here. What was outstanding was that the bathroom still has some tiling to be done, but that's finished now. If you look around the room, you see that all the tiles are done. The only thing left in here is the fittings. Everything else is done. Okay, so let's carry on to Cassie's. When we go to Cassie's, you'll find again the room itself is fine. Oh no, there's something new. Glass doors are in. There you go. So a sliding door there, Cass, in front of the house, which basically leads out to the front. The balcony is obviously going to have railings for security and everything else. But yeah, the door's in. Let's go to the bathroom. What was outstanding in the bathroom was that we had to do the tiling, but this one there is still some tiling to be done. The tiles are bought and everything else. I'm going to chase up on that, make sure to finish it up. As you can see, look, towards the top, that bit's not been tiled, but the rest of the room is done. So again, main job is finish the tiling and then the fittings. Other than that, that's also good to go. So we'll move from here. We'll go to Benji's room, and with Benji's room, there's really nothing new to speak about. Everything's been ready for a while. The only new thing is the glass sliding door again, so that's also in over there. Bathroom was always good. Biggest bathroom, looks really cool. It's all done. It's just fittings left to be done. Okay. So we're done here. Now let's go to the master bedroom. I didn't spend too much time in the master bedroom itself because I was done. So I went straight to the master bathroom. As you can see, the tiling is in with a little border. The fittings for the shower has not been moved to the center. So that still needs to be done before that bit is going to be tiled. I think the mosaic comes out quite well. It blends well with the tile. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do the mosaic on one full wall where the electrics are, where the shower unit is, and then on that end there's going to be the mirrors and the sink, and the bath is going to be down there. So generally I think it looks quite cool. Okay, so now we're on the landing. Nothing new on the landing to speak about. So we're going to go down the steps. As you can see, steps are still done all the way downstairs now. Looks quite cool actually, I think. Get to the bottom. I'll spend a little bit of time just showing you the markings and the rounding of the edges. Oh, excuse that. So as you can see, look, see, so the edges are rounded, and then you have the grooves on the actual tile, which is good for your footing. Let's say you're walking barefoot or something. Yeah, you're not going to slip. Okay. What else do I have to show you next? Yeah, so that's the guest loo downstairs. Nothing new in there. So we're we go into the granny flat, let's call it that. Room is done already. The main thing that we would check, I was checking out, was the bathroom, but that's also been done now, as you can see. Same tiling as for the rooms upstairs, done. Floor tiles also done. It looks like it needs a bit of leveling, but I think generally speaking it's done. That's the main thing. Okay, all right, cool. So let's move on from here, walk around, and we're going to check out the kitchens. Okay, so that's a storeroom full of junk, but it's tiled. That's the kitchen, main kitchen. You can see the tiling is done, the floor is done, all the tiling that's done. Tiny bit to be done right at the end there, but we've got the tiles, it's not a problem. And then there's this tiling in the middle, this dark grey tile between the two kitchens. It goes all the way to the end. And over here we have the septic tank is underneath here. And then you can see next to the wall there's going to be like flower beds. In here the laundry room, the washing machine and dryer. There's the electrical room for all the electrical appliances, electrical connections, everything comes through here. Okay, so two small rooms at the back. Okay, so that's a laundry room again, just about big enough to hold the two, which is great. And then another washing line at the back over here, tucked out of the way. And then yeah, through this tile again. Then we go into the external kitchen, right? That's this one. So that's also done, tiled, fully done. And then it has a storeroom. That's a storeroom over there. Okay, that's the floor. That's a storeroom. Also done. As you can see, we have a lot of junk, so there'll be a lot of throwing away when we're done. Okay, and then from here we go outside. We have this humongous water tank, 20,000 liters. We're never going to be short of water, that's for sure. All right, so that's like done. It's on a stand, the purpose-built concrete mounting point. That white thing you saw there for the alarm, the CCTV or the electric fence, sorry. If it gets breached, that thing will make a racket. Yeah, so very important. Okay, so that's the big tank, and then we have two smaller tanks. One of which is just coming up, this one. They will be sitting up on a mount at the top, and essentially they will be, that's where the water will go from into the house. And all this water is coming from the borehole. We have our own water supply that I got them to do, so it means we don't need to rely on the Ghana Water Company. This is the quarters for the help. If you have a help, this is where they're going to sleep. This is their bathroom, their shower. Just plain white walls with a dark grey roughened surface. It looks a bit dirty, but when all gets cleaned, it's going to look quite nice actually. The white tile looks really good, I think. Okay, what else do I have to show you? Go around the grounds. You see all these brickwork next to the walls. That's all going to be flower beds. Yeah, there's going to be flower beds along those perimeter walls on the outside. So maybe I'll just take the opportunity to show you a bit of that. This blue thing there, that's the borehole. So that's dug way down and water's coming up to it. There's water in there now. It's ready. We just need to route the pipe into the tanks, and then there's like machines to clean the water, make sure it's wholesome. Okay, all right. So these are the beds. So you're going to see some beds over here, lined up along the wall, all the way up. It's going to look quite good. Once it's all done and clean, we'll proper black soil in there, then we'll start planting plants in there. We have them along the front as well, so you'll see over there. Again, we have more beds, right? So a bit of green in here already. Okay. Additionally, we have like a small kind of level where we have again some flowers that'll be near the house. So you see the concrete there, the borders have been done for it. You can see the glass up there, that's the gym up there with that glass. The main bit of glass that's going to fit into those frames has not been put in yet. It will be done. We just wanted to wait a little bit, get the grounds done a bit. Otherwise, it'll get dirty, get very difficult to clean. This is how things look from outside. You can see Cassie and Benji's bedrooms with the glass doors in. It's quite cool, I think. And there'll be a lot of lighting up there on the top of the balcony. You can see the wires poking down. Okay. And just to show you the beds next to the building there, right? So that's basically going to be where there's flower beds along there as well. You can see them low down. Yeah. So all along, really around, you'll have some greenery all the way around. And then right at the end of the way, I think I filmed the big outbound hole there. Down there is where you have your excess water going out through there and out to the house into the gutter. Okay, so that, I think the house is shaping up quite nice actually. Now that everything's being put down, the flooring is being leveled generally. So here you go. This is where the beds are going to be. The ones that are next to the house. Yeah. So this is like right next to the glass. Sorry. You're going to have this with beds in there, and it carries on to the other side. Let me go to the other side. So over here again, it carries on round. You know, up around the way. This gives it a nice natural look. It's not all concrete and glass and that's it. A bit of natural stuff in there. Okay. What else do I have to show you? Can't even remember what I put in here, so let's see. Go back into the house, and then we're going to look at the steps, not the staircase, but then the steps between the living area and dining area. That's also been done. Look, it looks really nice and neat. Tiling came out really good with the rounding of the edges and then with the roughing of the tip, right? So it looks quite good, I think. And because it's been cleaned as well, you see that the layout looks really nice and clean, nice edges, you know, and the walls have not even been painted yet. This is just skimming. And it still looks quite a good contrast against the grey stone effect. It's quite nice. Okay. So that's essentially what the living diner looks like. Okay, so we're coming almost to the end of the walkthrough. What else do I have to show you here? Walk around the house. Yeah, so generally, I mean, I think you hope you agree with me that we're in a pretty good place. The next main things that need to be done now are security, i.e., put doors in, right? Because without doors, you can't really bring all the fixtures and fittings in; they all get nicked. Get the doors in, secure the place, begin to fit the electricals, begin to fit all the loo and all that, and then start looking at how we get the kitchen done. Okay? Alright guys. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Take care.